Okay, right. Let's rock and roll with some Archmage. So, I'm an Archmage. I have CIP, congenital insensitivity to pain. I have no visible health bar, which is not good. ADHD, I move faster, and my spells are Time Stop, which stops everything else in its tracks. That which, if I jump out of the way, will carry on. If I don't jump out of the way, it will stop with me. And daggers. Daggers are supremely useful. Playthrough today, let's go up here. Can I check what my base health is? That'll be kind of helpful. My base health is 100. So, yeah. I guess I'm not to die. This is suspiciously easy so far. Dagger. Dagger. Or did that dagger stop at the wall? I think it might have done. Okay, so I can just fly around here. Those, get some money. Oh, there's another wall, the bastards, because I really would. Ooh! Magic spells are incredibly useful. And get that money, and another one of you, so you can see they're going past me. Oh. That didn't go well. And I can't remember how much I've used thus far. Right, let's try and actually get a down attack. There we go. I like to go and get all of the stuff I didn't get. Hopefully there's some health in here. No. And there is fine, and we want to go up. Up isn't necessarily always the best way to go up. Because obviously. Ooh. Was there another one? I don't think there was. I think it was just that. Goodness me, I have no idea what my health is on. But already, for this stage in the game, pretty low. Hi. Hi. As the Archmage is such a fun class to play because you can just... Well, I mean, if you hit things, just basically trash everything. So, a fun thing I can do here is that way, boom, let me go. Oh! 8 rooms like this. Okay, that's them out of the way. You. Or avoid those. And I think it's just the one zombie left down there. No. There we go. I didn't handle that particularly well, but then again, I never claimed to be fantastic at this game. Ooh. Nice. The retaliation room means that when enemies do damage to me, it gets done back at them. Now, I think this is going to restore my health. Right, so presumably I was on 70 health. Ooh. Smashy. Where are we? So up to the top right of this room. You die. You die. Catch. Right, so I want to go down, right, and then right. See, going up is not always the way to go up. Apart from the fact that the health of the mage absolutely sucks balls, like the attack is just so strong. Of course, you have a limited amount of mana, but I'm shouldn't go overboard, especially gaining mana back from kills. It's not too much of a problem. An easy enemy like this, just hits him with the sword. Ah, I hate these rooms. See, this is one of the examples where you have to be a dwarf to get in up here. And inevitably, there are enemies that... There are enemies that can go through. Now in this case there's none, so that's actually quite nice, but that entire thing is useless unless you're a dwarf. They never seem to spawn when I'm a dwarf. They only ever seem to spawn when I'm not a dwarf, and if I go back just for that treasure chest, then I will lose. I should really have done these doubled up. Like that. Oh. That's gonna miss. There we go. And I should have done that for both of those, that would have been much more efficient. But there we go. Right, we're in the mayor. Stick on daggers. Suspicious. Oh, it's these little demon things. Now they're all in a line, so this is not too big a deal. Dagger, dagger, dagger. All of them? No, one more. Dagger. Sweet. And... ah, yeah, the treasure chest is the one from the room below. Okay, that's the room clear. Onwards and upwards. So yeah, if I wanted to come back, I'd need to pay the architect 40% of my earnings. Which means that it's kind of... and I would need to get a dwarf. I'd need to get a dwarf build. So it's kind of... I hate these so much. God, what's my health? I have no idea. I just took 2 hits from those. Plenty of mana. At this point it might be worth stopping, kill the doom trait. Yeah, nice. Time stop. Does time... yeah, okay. So time stop does stop the spikes. Shit. Well, there we go, that was that light over. Again, I have no idea how long the stream has been. It's set 20 minutes so the file's not too big. How much money did I make? I could be a gay Hokage. I could be a nearsighted archmage with dementia, or I could be electrical. Let's be EHS. I think means that platforms are permanently open. Colorblind is actually quite hard to deal with. It makes it surprisingly difficult to see. Now we are going to have to fight our way through the entire castle to make most use of this. And I'm not a dwarf, so there's no point locking down the castle to go and get that treasure chest, because I can't get in there anyway. Now again, Lich Queen, I will increase my health for increase my max health for every enemy that I kill, and my upgraded ability as a queen is to is to convert max health into max mana. So once I reach my health cap, my health is actually quite low. But okay, we're up to 78. Once I reach my health cap, then I can start converting into mana, rinse and repeat. It might be worth going into the forest. I generally think the forest is slightly easier than there. it's got some dickish things like the. It's got some dickish things like. Oh, absolute cunts. Can't be bothered to go get those light bulb chandeliers, no. It's got some different things like the wolves. The wolves are a bit of a pain. Doomtrade, no. So you see, it's hard to tell from the outset whether or not that was an item, or whether or not that was a flame lock. A frozen or a flame lock? I think maybe. I think the item is an upgraded version. Ooh. Likewise for the eyes, it can be quite hard to tell it apart from one of the bigger versions. Let's do that. Okay, so the item got taken. Oh, again, I hate these sort of drop traps. How did that not get him? So we're up to 104 max health. There's got to be a better way. I mean, the better way of doing that is to jump down and do a down attack, but I'm not particularly good at those. Oh, you cunts. Fortunately, I can fly. There is nothing in this room. Why did I bother? I should have checked. Problem matters, I didn't take any damage. I have quite a strong attack as a Lich, but more importantly, my magic, I think, my magic modifier is actually the highest in the game. Which means that my spells do the most damage. So, only if they hit. So this spell is super useful in a crowded room, but evidently not that great in a corridor. Do we want to go up? No, let's carry on. So, let's go explore to the left. And if you fly, it's easier to go through these things. Over you. Is that was... There's no way of telling other than if you get close it starts to wobble. So this is a connecting room. That is... I don't know why I'm bothering. Because clearly that's a waste of time. Kill the frozen. Okay, so I'm up to full health, not max health. I think the max health is probably going to be up to 200 and... It was 209 last time, I can't remember, I changed my loadout. And I'm going to take a mana. Oh, okay. How much did I get? Ooh, accidentally got a chariot, that was quite nice. How far can I go? Ah! Okay. Run! In general, I prefer to take out those eyes as fast as possible. Okay, that's that room cleared. 198. I don't know if my health is increasing or not. We'll keep an eye on that. So I can go down. Doom traits. I think it's time for some Actiballs. Attack. Okay, not a Doom trait, okay. Flying is such a useful ability. Honestly, makes life so much easier. Oh. Take no damage. Again, This is one where flying, that was pretty close. Flying is just easy mode. It's a fine line between wanting more vampire runes versus more flight time. In general, I think the flight time I had, that was close. The flight time I have is pretty good. Getting quite a lot of journal entries. All these people are dead. Ooh, I should probably look up and see what the various things are. I only know Charon Zobel, which lets you... I'm not colourblind anymore. Charon Zobel, which prevents you from dying. Presumably Nerdy Glasses just pure colour blindness. So I can sit on here. Again, I did it again. Okay, nothing there. That. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, yeah, let's take the health. And this is going to go down into the dark, so let's not go there. I don't want to go through that room again. Where am I currently? Yeah, I'm currently down there, so that one's probably better. And max health is still 198, so let's get some more mana. I want to go down, left, down, and right. So, down, left, down, and then down, right. And this will presumably lead out to the forest. There's not much more of the castle that's going to be left, so... Kill everything! Yes, so, I conduct electricity really well, which apparently makes those panels stay out. Fortunately, I don't need it, I don't need the health. I don't really need the mana, but I'll take it. Is there any more of... There's no more of the regular castle, so let's go... Try to gain more health. Ooh, shit. In the forest. That might be easier said than done. You gonna jump up here? Come on. Come on. Nope, you're just gonna drop down. Okay. So, those running wolves. Ooh. That's a nice hit. Did the wolf die? No, it did not, so... I should have just tried to attack that to start with. Like that! Evidently that's the better way to go. Gotta destroy everything for that sweet, sweet paycheck. Oh, fuck that. Deal with that later. Okay. Fly. I mean, I could just fly. That would have been quite an annoying challenge, had I not had the electroconductive foot thing. You. This is just going to ping me back, he's going to come back. This is going to be a case of... In fact, I could probably go fast enough. not get hit by the spikes. There we go. And ooh, let's go get that treasure chest. Oh, fine. So this is the other end of that room that I said absolutely the fuck not. If this jumps up here, now I have seen these jump into the spikes. Yep, exactly like that. It's always nice when you get a load of gold from a random... Oh, this is not the same room that I know now of. No, but yeah, okay. It's quite satisfying for those spikes to be chasing you. Like, it's not nice when they hit, but... again, another one of these... can't go in there unless I'm a dwarf. Let's see if we can't get the headless horse. Okay. Oh, that was nice. And there's nothing else here, so... no point sticking around. Where to? I guess I'm gonna have to go up left or to the room that I decided to nuke the fuck out of. Oh, of course I'm going through. Go up here. Okay, so again, you'd need to be a dwarf to go through there. Kind of annoying. But now there are a few places that need dwarves. Oh, you bastard. How are we doing on health? Not great. Like, our max health has got up. My max health has come up, but I'm going to have to go through the room. Oh no, there's a way up. I can go up. Facing the wrong way, mate. Yeah, so clearing big rooms is a useful, there we go, very useful spell to have those spiky balls for. Because it's not random, I suppose, it's quite well determined, but you know, it's quite hard to tell what they're going to hit and where and stuff moves about, so you kind of have to sort of hope. But I've got so much mana that honestly I probably could have just filled that room like this. Well, that was a waste of mana, but it was quite fun. Take no damage. Okay. Can't stand. Okay. So I can't just fly down here. There we go. Oh. Close, but no cigar. Where do I want to go now? Down and down. And then let's go left. That's going to be a dead end. Motherfucker. This is such a useful spell. The fact they're all sort of conveniently waiting to jump for me is quite nice as well. There we go. And I'm back at max health, so let's add some more health. I'm not going to go further than 351. I'm doing quite nicely on gold. Oh, at some point I should go into the mire. Right, let's get back to max health and then head up into the mire. Come on. Come on. There we go. I don't think this is going to die from one hit. Oh, it's several things to go through the terrain. There we go. And again, if these weren't out and I couldn't fly, this would be a massive pain in the ass. Ah, it's interesting that that doesn't generate its spike on those. Feel enemies. Again, can't do that because I can't get down and the balls won't go down. So that is cause for another dwarf thing. No, not a dwarf. Sorry, I would need... What I need? I would need... I would need some kind of magic spell. need like an axe would be great for that, or Storm of Crows. Blink, 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 and double blink. That wasn't really necessary, but is that the whole of the forest? No, it's not. I can go left, left. But it gives some more health. How far would I get? Would I have been able to get to the platform? Not quite. Okay. What is the point of magic if you can't use it to fuck other people's days up? I've got a lot of cash. This is quite a successful run. That's still not the whole forest. I've still got the room that I decided to leave. In for a penny, in for a pound, come on. How bad could it be? So where was it? It's right there, so I need to go down. Okay. This wasn't too bad, I could have done it better. You're gonna turn around? I feel like I sort of got away with And again, you can see there are dwarf passages through all of these. Okay, yeah, that is one. Let's go in at the end. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even need to jump. That's nice. Oh, I can change the music. I'm not going to. I'm quite happy with the music we've got. Ugh. Jump, yes. Just that skeleton left. They're quite easy to deal with. Quite a tanky skeleton. There's a room to the left, and there is one more enemy directly above here, which I may as well go and kill. Oh, and the chain disappeared. Nice. That's very good to know, actually. You can get rid of those balls if you destroy the chain when it's in the... I think his health will reset. Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, that was very nice of that blob to kill itself. Well, it does mean that I don't get the... I don't get the health. No, I don't think I get the health from it killing itself. Could try and fly over. I'm a bit concerned about that rage. Yeah, okay. Fury? Fury. Yeah, and I did exactly what I thought I was going to do, which was fuck it up because I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, that's 20 minutes. That's the end of the stream. We'll at least go until I die. Okay. I think that is all of the enemies in the forest cleared. So, let's head up to the mayor. I know I keep saying that each time. Come on. Well, I've got some cheese out. I've left it next to the laptop, and it's melting in the heat. What a room to come into, eh? More bouncy things, please. I definitely could have done this better, but... Right, what's where? We've got Trigger one of you. Dead. Oh! Cunt! Classic. Oh my god. Well, that's the end of that stream.